Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chess Doctor. Today is day 73, my quest to 1000 rating on chess.com. Yesterday I reached 900, so I won 3 games and I reached 900 rating, which is the all-time high on the channel so far. So we are only 100 points away from 1000, so we're getting close, and today is day 73, so it feels like we can make it before 100 days, right? A lot of you were asking in the comments, like, so what happens after the 1000? Well, we will go for 1500 and then we will go to 2000. I mean, we can go as far as we can. The sky is the limit, right? But right now the target is 1000, and right now my rating is 900, so this is day 73. And without any further ado, let's jump into the first game. So day 73, game 1, let's go. All right. I eat pebbles 90 from the United States, joined this year. Okay. I usually play this and then say I shouldn't, but I just can't help but play it. Okay, now we have to play this, otherwise you'll get this. This was a completely unnecessary move from him, because there's nothing threatening to go to this square now. Anyway, which makes me think, should I go to the center? Let's see. Go here, take. I don't even have any other piece to take with. That would be a blunder if I do that. Probably I should just develop this, right? Or push this first. Maybe let's develop first. He's going to jump with one of these knights to this square at some point, because this knight is behind in development. Or maybe he will castle first. I don't know, let's see. Okay, castle first. Now I develop. Now they usually jump with this knight here. I don't know why I don't feel like this is the best move to do, to be honest. Some of them play this, then this. We have seen this in the last couple of days. It was the same line in almost up to a certain point in both games. So far this is very typical, so we'll see. Now he doesn't go out with this bishop or push his queen, then maybe this is a move for me, but immediately he'll probably do this or do this, something like that, because this is risking to get the legendary double pawns here. You would give up your bishop pair, but the advantage is only okay. I have to castle. His rating was 123. He just joined January 2025. He joined like 1.5 months after me, something like that. I joined in December 2024. Let's see. Let's drink some water while he's thinking. Okay. He might jump here with the knight. Okay. What are you gonna take? Looks very easy. We're just trading all the pieces. We'll see. It looks very equal game so far. But you didn't notice that he will get double pawns if I take this bishop? Because this is the only way he can take with. And now I can jump to this square. He will push this pawn. Can't take because the queen is hanging. So I probably should go here first. The square is still available. Might jump here. I will take it. And then he will have to choose which pawn to take with. He'll probably take with this one to correct its position. Yeah, that's what I would play. Let's see what he will do. He's taking his time to think. Okay, he did it. Okay. Oh, he took with the other pawn. Can jump here looking at this pawn. He will probably push it. We can challenge this pawn first. Or is he going to push? Because my idea is to get rid of this one and then I jump here looking at this pawn and looking at this pawn. He will do something here for sure. But the thing is, his queen can't go here and can't go here. Here there's this pawn and here there's this pawn. Oops. I blundered. I left knight hanging. Okay. Perfect. Great start. Okay. What a blunder, man. Wow. Anyway, it happens. Uh, okay, we're down in material now. And we got double pawns and the situation is now getting out of control. Hmm. Someone had to blunder something to get the game interesting, right? Okay, very good. What about this move though? Now this is very weak. Now this is pawn is defended. He wants to take this pawn, I take, he takes back, I take back. This trade is in his favor actually. Uh, who told you that I will take with the queen? Get rid of this pawn first. He can go here now. I don't know to do what, but he can go here. He should have stayed here actually. Because now if he takes this, this is now pinned to the queen. So, and he's even coming with a tempo on the queen. But I would just take this anyway. So let's see. He should try to dance around with this knight. And he can just do something like this, go here. And now this is very dangerous. Checkmate with his queen. Or he can try to go here and try somehow to... Okay. Not dangerous though, like this knight has to go here or here first. Wait a second. His idea is to take this pawn, right? Yeah, the idea is this pawn. And I can push this. This pawn is the idea. I don't think pushing this pawn is the best move now, or maybe it is. What if I go here? I'm looking at this knight and this pawn. He will have to move the knight. Looking at this, and this is still defending the pawn. I'll probably push now. Maybe pushing this first was better. Yeah, push this first, so that when I take this I can keep pushing this and build a pawn chain here. Yeah, I was waiting for this move. Triple attack on this pawn now. But if I go here, he will take back. This is going to promote. No. Am I forced to push this now? And this will have to be pushed at some point. Now what? But if I push this, it gives him a chance to go in actually. So no, let's not do that. Now if he goes here, this pawn falls now because he gave up one of the attackers. He was opening a way for the rook to get in. Let's see, I still have a knight and I don't, so his position is still winning. Is he thinking about pushing these pawns? Yeah, he went back to the triple attack. Yeah. Looking for this square. We're looking to go here. I might be looking for this one. Because this one will give him a chance to look at this. Yeah. He wants this pawn. Now this square is this one folds too. This one falls with a check. And if I go here, he can fork me. Oh, shoots. At least this doesn't give a check. Come on. What is he going to do? I eat pickles. What does that? What does pickles mean? If I go here, he takes with a check, and this pawn is pinned, so I'll have to go here. I think I should just stay like this. If he goes here, that's not a checkmate. I can still go here. Oh no, but if he goes here and I go here, now this is a checkmate. So I have to go up actually. Or should I go in with the queen? If I go in with the queen, he goes here, I go here. Let's go in with the queen, right? Queen for rescue. Until he does this. Right? Yeah. But even if he gets here, I'll actually push this pawn. And let's go for it. Let's have fun. Yeah, he thinks it's forking me, but I will do this. And he will win a rook eventually. So I'll end up having one rook versus two rooks. I don't have too many pawns though, but they'll start falling one after another. Probably going to take. Or is he going to retreat? Yeah. He can't even go here now. I have too many pawns. Believe it or not, I have all the pawns. 2, 4, 6, 8. But he has 2 rooks. Oh. All because of that blunder in the beginning. Give him a free knight. Probably should start moving with this king, maybe? Take with this pawn. How about this first? Okay. Should I go up and confuse him? Probably take this. And I take that. He takes back. I take back. It's probably a blunder what I'm doing here, but I mean it's a losing position. He has to blunder something for me to be able to win. But so far he's doing very well, so we're losing and we're going below 900 again because of that knight blunder. Take this. This one folds. You go here, push this one again. This rook is getting trapped. Oh, shoot. Hmm. Should have pushed this one. And there was no way out of this. Hmm. Anyway, yeah, I was losing this game anyway, so we went below 900 again. Um, yeah, that knight blunder was crazy. I deserve it to lose. So let's see the game review. I mean, but it's very obvious. Like this was this was the main mistake. Let's see if there was any point where he did a miss or a mistake or something that I could have bounced back, but there wasn't any, to be honest. Like it was just a very equal game beyond that blunder. So yeah, there isn't anything. Yeah, just blundered here and he kept the advantage till the end. He did very well. 0 blunders, 1 miss, 0 mistakes, 3 inaccuracies. I have that blunder. I have 2 other mistakes. I want to see those, and 7 inaccuracies. Okay, let's see. That was a blunder for sure. This was an inaccuracy. Just retreat. Win a pawn through a fork. White will be winning a pawn with that fork. This threatens to checkmate the king. Inaccuracy. I should have pushed this. Yeah, just push this, and this is going to be a legendary pawn structure here. Oh yeah. Yeah. That would have made things more complicated for him. Because even if he takes this, I can just go here, and this pawn is going to fall anyway. Whatever he does, I don't know. He pushed this, which is a good move. He could go here, but there's nothing that he can do here. So take that. Now he probably can defend this one like this. I don't know. Is that still an inaccuracy? Strong play. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that would have been very strong. Anyway. But I didn't do that, yeah. So yeah, this was an inaccuracy, I agree. Inaccuracy, this is the third inaccuracy. Fourth inaccuracy. Should have just went here. Yeah, because he was coming down with those checkmates. Oh yeah. Yeah, what if I go here? I mean, he's still winning, but it will be a little bit difficult. Like if he goes here, for example, which is the best move, I could go here. It's not the best move because I can give a check, but he can go here now. And now I maybe go here, which is the best. He maybe go here. And then this is the only move. He already retreats. He would check. Goes here maybe. Blunder. Oh, he can't go up like this. He'll have to do this. Yeah, I was looking for a blunder of this kind, so I could get back to the game. Anyway, that didn't happen, and played this inaccuracy and then played this mistake. Here he had like mate in 31. Inaccuracy. Give up a pawn. What did you want me to do though? Go here? Yeah. Anyway, let's jump to the second game. Yeah, deserved to lose. Well, no question on that. DMM 69420. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Could have jumped here with a check actually. Oh, he'll take with the knight. Started with a weird opening, Danish Gambit. It's not weird actually, I've seen it before a lot. But it's not like the most famous one. Let's have some water. Hopefully we can win. But I think he has a lower rating than me, so probably get only 7 points out of this one. So, which works. That takes me to 900 again. DMM. Okay. feel like going here. He's coming for this pawn. Can actually push it all the way here. Can't take it because the queen is here. I'll just leave it at that. And he can't do this because I'll take with the knight with a tempo on the queen. How about this move? He takes, I correct the position of my pawn. He's taking his time to think. When did he join? 2017. He's been around for 8 years. Wow. Derek Marks. Now what? Now this is looking at his queen. Looking at this pawn. There's this check. Probably will be forced to retreat with knight. takes, take back, takes. Here he will take this to the check, I recover. Will be much better for me if he trades, to be honest. This is a very bad situation, so if he takes, I take back. When he takes, I go here with a tempo on the queen. He will take with this knight. At that point, I take this pawn with a check. So here's a scenario, which looks like it's going to happen. And he takes. I jump here with a tempo on his queen, so he will take with the knight. Now I take this one with a check, and I win this bishop. Okay, he went for the easier way. Now there's a fork. Okay. Okay. Thinking that this knight is going to get trapped if it goes here, maybe? It's square bishop. He should castle, actually. I still have castling rice, I don't. His pawn is weak. I think he will push this. And if he of course has a winning position, but I don't know, I have a feeling this one is not as bad as the previous game, but okay. Now two rooks are connected now. This is getting bad. Uh, can go here with a check. Can't go here because there's a fork for the bishop. Uh, go here. No. I feel like staying in the middle is better. It's a losing position, but let's see if he blunders something. At least we had the honor of staying at 900 for a day. So, yeah, I won't keep winning all the time, right? Take, take, this falls. I don't have any other moves. Oh, believe it or not, it's defended. Okay, so the camera ran out of battery, and I'm back now to continue with the game. And believe it or not, even I thought I was recording and I kept talking and I even did the game review, and then turned out the camera ran out of battery at this point. So at this point, let's do some commentary. So turned out the knight was defended with the bishop. So I didn't see that, but it turned out it was defended. And now I was thinking about how to attack the pawn on f4. So I moved with the rook to f8. So now let's see what he will do. What do you think? Do you think I won or lost this game? There's only one way to find out. Keep watching. Right. You'll come up with some moves that I didn't think of, to be honest. Yeah, it's defended. I was talking, believe it or not. I was talking. Because the screen was being recorded. Yeah, so he took the pawn on e5. That came out of nowhere for me. I didn't know what to do now. I mean, there was no way to stop this. I had to recapture, right? So I was thinking if there was a way out of this, but there wasn't, basically. And then also the rook is exposed, so I have to do something about this rook. I decided to trade, which probably was not the best decision. Again, I'm down in material, so maybe I should have tried to keep it on the board for a longer time, but there was just no way, because this pawn was going to fall. So I had to trade and then recapture the pawn. And now, as you know, I'm still completely losing, right? So is there a way out of this? Let's see. Okay, now they give me a check and the king has to move, which means that the bishop is probably going to fall, right? The only way to defend this bishop is to go to d7, just looking at the bishop. But this means that the knight will fall, because the king will be blocking the view of the bishop, so it can't defend the knight anymore. Again, I was talking to myself at this point. I thought the camera was on, turned out it wasn't. Okay, so I moved to d7. I thought now the king was going to take the knight on h3, but he did this. I don't know why did he do that. So I took the rook, and then he took the knight, and now this position is still completely winning for him, but it would have been easier if he had the rook on the board, and he could have kept the rook on the board. So I don't know why did he do that. Now I was thinking, is there a way like I could promote any pawn here, but there's just no way. He gave me a check now with the knight on f6. Now I was thinking, where is the best square to move with to the king? Should I go to the right, to the left? Which pawn should I get closer to? At this point, I probably should have resigned, to be honest, because I was completely losing, but I decided to try to give it a shot. Maybe he will blunder something, so I pushed this pawn. He took the pawn on h7, and I pushed the pawn. Now waiting for his move. He comes with the king. He felt like there's a danger of this pawn. Defended the pawn. He's now thinking, what could he do? Then he went up, and this gives me a chance to get closer to the bishop. So I went to d4 with the king. So he has to move the bishop now, right? Look at his next move. He's thinking. I don't know, he was thinking a lot here, and I feel like he was completely winning, so I don't know. Does it require all this thinking? Tell me in the comments, was there a way for me to bounce back at this point? I have one more pawn. He has double pawns on the a file, but I mean he's completely winning. And now he just gave me up the bishop. I can take the bishop, and there is this check first. So now I have to take the bishop. I don't have too many moves. And now I'm closer to his pawns on the a file. I can take both of them. But he has a pawn on the h file, which can promote, so. Yeah, I was counting here how many moves would it take him to get to my pawn on b7. But he didn't do that. He went and he did something else. He was looking for the pawn on g6, actually. Now I'm getting closer to his pawns. He pushed this. h4. And now I think I did this move, but looks like maybe I should have taken the pawn on a5, but I went for the pawn on a2. Now he took the pawn on g6, trying to go down to take the pawn on a5. He's going to promote, try to push my pawns. Got a queen. And now he will take a long time to think. I don't know why he took that long. I mean, he could just start giving checks and it will be over quickly. Like he was so scared that I was going to promote or something. He could just go give a check from h5. He didn't do that. Why can't he do that? It's very easy. So he went to d4. So he saw that now I can't push the pawn to b2 because he will take it with the queen. So I had to move the king. I don't know why he's not giving checks. Like the king is completely naked. Like look at this. Gives me even more time to push the other pawn. I don't know why he played knight e5, to be honest. And then he's going up with the king. Man, come on, give checks and win the game. Like, why are you doing this? So I pushed a4. Then he went up with the king. I pushed a3. And now he thought, oh, if I go in with the king, he will check me. And probably promote, or at least take the queen if he tries to defend with the queen. So he spent a minute thinking here. And then he realized that, oh, I have a queen, I can win. It was so weird. Like, how did he let me go to the third rank with 2 pawns when he got the queen, like, I know, 10 moves ago or something? That was weird. So now it's like over. I have to move away with the king after this check, and he takes the pawn on p3. Okay, took the pawn. Was another check. Had to move away. He took the other pawn. I don't know why he was thinking too much here. He was like trying to defend the knight or something like that. I mean, come on, man, you're winning anyway, even without the knight. He's trying so hard to defend the knight. He could have just moved the knight itself. So I don't know what he was doing, to be honest. He was just thinking. So as you know, it's game over. Like, best chances will be to get a stalemate or something, but which is almost impossible as well. Like, he has two pieces, including a queen. So we kept dancing around a little bit. We gave a check. He thought that this was a checkmate probably, but then there was still one more move. And then he went here. Now I have no other moves other than going to the 8th rank. And then boom, there's a checkmate on d7. Okay, so I deserve to lose. That's basically what I said when I was talking to myself recording after the video was over. So let's see the game review, which was already recorded immediately, and I was talking to myself as well. But anyway, I deserved to lose, so down 15 points. I started with 900, lost 2 games today, and now the rating is 885. And let's see the game review. Let's see what happened. I totally deserved to lose, so I don't know what he was doing at the end. Like, he was completely winning and just starting giving me pieces, and I don't know, was thinking too much, and he was just completely winning. Anyway, so as you can see, yeah, there is a blunder that I did, which changed everything, and his accuracy was high actually. He only have 1 miss, no mistakes, no blunders. He has 5 inaccuracies. I have 1 blunder, 1 miss, 1 mistake. So we'll see. Now it was best move here to go out with the bishop. And I should have went out with the bishop here and pinned his knight, because this knight made a lot of problems for me. So pinning him from the beginning would have been the best move. Now at this point, the engine is saying I should have given the check at this point. And then he would retreat, I think, with his knight. And I think I tried to check this variation, doing the best move. He would go back. Anyways, that didn't happen. And an interesting thing, the engine is saying that at this point, without moving this pawn, best move was to go with the king to f8. Believe it or not, that was best move here. That's very interesting. I've seen that before, something similar like this, like moving the king and giving up castling rights. We didn't castle in this game anyway, if you remember. So, so maybe I should have done that, but it was not easy to come out with this idea. Anyway, that didn't happen. I pushed this pawn, and now the engine is saying the game is equal at this point. Like, I'm in a very bad situation, but the game is equal. So I missed the chance. I should have developed the knight. That was the best move. I should have developed the knight. Now he's forced to move. His best move was to go here. And now I can take his knight. But that didn't happen. So even if he takes my knight, I can still take with the queen, and still the game is fine. So the losing move was not realizing that I should have developed the knight. the knight on g8 should have been developed. So that's why I lost again, actually. So but that's not the blunder yet. This is a miss. Here is the blunder. He would end up winning material here. I thought that this was a good move, but turned out that this is a blunder. So sometimes pushing this pawn, the pawn on the f file, sometimes it's a great move and sometimes it's a blunder. Here it was a blunder. And then this position, turned out this rook move was an inaccuracy. He wanted me to just take and trade. At least I keep the rook on the board. Still completely losing, like there's nothing to do, but anyway. It's better to go here was the bishop. He takes, was a check. Maybe I move to c7. I was trying to see this variation, would it work, for example, but probably not. I thought maybe he would move the bishop, but I forgot that the rook is hanging, so that's not that's a blunder. So of course he wouldn't do that. But anyways, this variation didn't happen. So let's move forward with what happened. I came in with the rook to f8 and I traded, and there was just no way out of this. This was an inaccuracy. He wanted me to go to the bishop, but then in any case it was game over at this point. So then he promoted, blah 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 blah, and checkmate. So yeah, that's it. I lost 2 games today. Rating is down to 885. Okay, it happens. I won't keep winning all the time, so I have to lose at some point. So this was day 73. See you tomorrow on day 74.